All right. You guys got to see this. Mia Khalifa's dog, while she's walking her dog, makes a doo-doo. So she has nothing to pick it up with. So she uses her mask. But she doesn't have another mask on. So she flips it around and puts it on. You're not going to believe me. Watch one more time. Yes, this video's real. I've already got the whole backstory behind it. I've got all the options for you. And I got a couple other videos you have to see. But again, she picks it up. She throws it away. And she's like, well, I can't walk home without a mask or people are going to get mad at me. So she flips it and puts it back on. I found this because of Memeology, and I thought it was fake. It had to be fake. So I went out and started looking around. I found exactly what happened. But some of you have heard about Tom Cruise. There's a new theory around this video. If you haven't seen it, here it is. It's been hilariously dubbed into Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, just for the festive, for the holidays, And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. Oh my God, it really looks like he's saying it. Oh, poor Rudolph. Oh my God, I love that abominable snowman. I gotta start getting some memes with the abominable snowman. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. So back to the beginning. Let's start with Mia was filmed. It's true. It really happened. She really did walk down the street and do this. But it's a little more complicated than it seems. Let me tell you why. Blanco, his name's Blanco. It's a video posted by TikTok star Benny Blanco. And it's been viewed over 7 million times, and it literally just happened. I just saw Mia Khalifa put doo-doo on her face, is what he said. And then the former adult entertainer, I'll tell you who Mia is in a minute, responded, at least I'm not an anti-you-know-what here. So on her own account, she also added, I just got back from traveling, and I have to walk my dog. So safety first. Everybody has to wear a mask. Some people believe, though, that it's a hoax. So that it's not fake, as in, you know, for fun or anything. It's a publicity stunt. And that is what ties this clip to our next story. What do you think? Do you think that Mia Khalifa was just walking down the street after a flight, walking her dog, and did that and put it back on? No. She would have thrown it away. Do I think it's a publicity stunt? Yes. And what's the bad thing about that? If you type it into Google, everybody took it seriously. Well, the news media did. So they could clickbait because they wanted to use it themselves to get some clicks and views, so they just went along with it. And that is why, in my opinion, a lot of what you see on the internet is just, ironically, a doo-doo. But what about this hilarious clip of Tom Cruise yelling at his audience, yelling at the workers, being dubbed into Rudolph? It's actually real. You probably know this, just in case you don't. This is really Tom Cruise on his set being recorded by another worker yelling at the other coworkers. I'm going to give you my opinion on that, but before we get there, let's show you a theory that another famous person, a person who's critical of Tom Cruise, Leah Remini, if you've ever seen her series on A&E, I believe, or Rachel, is it on A&E? Where's that series at so I can tell people where to watch it? A&E? I think it's on A. Rachel says it's on A&E. She came out to say that Tom Cruise's psychotic rant was also a publicity stunt, because Tom's been widely praised by Hollywood since this audio come out. Praised? Look, if you want to get on your audience, your coworkers about something that's going wrong, acting like Tom did is just messed up. In any other reality, he would be put down for handling it the wrong way. You could say his message is good, whatever, but he doesn't need to like scream at them, curse at them, and threaten their jobs. Mission Impossible, he was praised for the crew that breached the safety protocols. His fans, however, do not include ex-Scientologist and Emmy winner Leah Remini, who has long lambasted Cruise and the church through her A&E documentary series Scientology and the Aftermath. It's such a good series, by the way. In a letter posted exclusively to whistleblowing blog The Underground Bunker, Remini claimed the outburst, which was called a psychotic rant, good, because it was, he is a psycho, was merely a publicity stunt for Cruz. In the piece, she referred to Cruz as an abusive dictator, just as he was taught by his guru, David Miscavige. So you got to understand, Lea Remini is not blindly throwing this out. Leah knew David Miscavige and watched David act like this to many of the employees when there wasn't these severe situations going on in our world. And that's why she's making comparisons to Tom, who spent a lot of his time with Miscavige. Though, to continue on, Tom does not care about the family of his crew. This is all for publicity, Remini wrote. Tom does not believe in family values. I mean, how is anyone falling for this is just mind-blowing. I would bet Tom had this rant written for him and had his Scientology assistant record and release it. Hearing a rich actor with enormous power address his crew in this way is a sign of weakness and a deeply troubled person. She went even further to add that Tom seems to think Hollywood is incapable of making films without his help. Saying such things indicates the godlike figure Tom believes he is, according to Remini, and what he is told by Scientology. The reality is anybody working with him in Hollywood today is working under strict guidelines. Anyone that's working knows this. Tom Cruise is not dictating how films are being made, even if he seems to think so. In his tirade on the Christopher McQuarrie-directed Paramount movie Mission Impossible 7, do we really need 7 Mission frickin' Impossibles? The third one wasn't even that. Okay, I'm not going to go. Cruise called the production a gold standard and the reason Hollywood is returning to set at all during this crisis. Cruise reportedly erupted after seeing 2 crew members break protocol by standing near each other at a monitor. By just looking at a monitor together. I'm on the phone every blank in studio at night. Insurance companies, producers, they're looking at us and they're using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you MFers. I don't ever want to see this again, ever, Cruise screamed. He didn't say it, he screamed it. We are not shutting this movie down. It's understood. If I see it again, you're gone. According to the statement from the Church of Scientology member posted on the Wrap in response to Remini's letter, quote, the church has done more than any other religious institution in promoting prevention actions through the U.S. and worldwide. Really? Really? More than any other? Really? Really? God, long before stay-at-home directives, the church took aggressive action to prevent the spread of the virus. The church leader acted well ahead of the curve. Remini is an unreliable source who attacks Scientology for publicity and money, as she herself has admitted. That is what a cult says to criticism. When they get criticism, that's what every cult responds with. Have you heard anything like that recently? Either way, what do you think about Mia freaking Khalifa? Is I say her name right? Yeah. Mia Khalifa. What do you think about Khalifa? This has to be a publicity stunt. I was shocked when I first saw it because I'm like, she knows she's being filmed. She knows how sneaky paparazzi is and how they make money off of them doing this. I believe this is a publicity stunt, yes. But when it comes to Tom Cruise, here's my issue. I do think it could be a publicity stunt. Honestly, I'm with Lea Remini. I'm just not 100%, like 90%, and here's why. Because it is going to get everybody like, ooh, I'm going to watch that movie. You get me? It's going to get a lot of free advertising, free publicity. And if you heard Cruise, did Cruise scream about people passing away? Did Cruise scream about people being infected? No, he screamed about money. He screamed about our industry is hit during this. He didn't care about people passing because of what was going on. He didn't care to be realistic. He could have been nice. Kate walked up and said, hey, 3 feet, 3 more feet apart. Even though, like, you get what I'm saying. I agree with you, Lea Remini, and I agree that Miss Khalifa also is playing us to try to create viral videos because of that cheddar. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace. Peace.